busy, first female governor elected in the state of Alaska, and I'm pregnant. And I'm thinking, oh man, that's all I need is for these old sourdoughs up in Alaska to say, well, there we go, we elect our first woman governor, and what does she do? She goes and gets herself pregnant, and I just don't want the scrutiny. So I'm pregnant and I don't tell anybody. And except Todd, doctor, and God, it's between us. It's a nice quiet time. And I'm no spring chicken either. I like to say, yeah, God, my name's Sarah, but my husband isn't Abraham, he's Todd. So, at 43, we having a baby. And Todd and I, though, loving kids, the more the merrier. Number 5, perfect. Got our starting 5. All right, we're ready to go. Go to the doctor, and at 12 weeks, the doctor is measuring the baby with an ultrasound. I'm fascinated thinking, wow, this technology, God so knows what he's doing. He allows man to have this technology where we can measure life, a little baby's bones at just 12 weeks. This is amazing. And then the doctor says, well, the baby's neck is a little bit thicker than we would expect at this time. And I'm thinking, well, that's just amazing too, that you can see this tiny neck. And God, you're amazing, you know what he's doing. And then immediately though I thought, with some fear, I thought, well, I remember what a thicker base of the neck in a baby in utero may mean. And immediately I thought, okay, God, I've always said that you know what you're doing. And I've always trusted that I can believe that you say you will never give us something that we can't handle. Now, if something's wrong with this baby, and I'm so busy, and we're go, and we got a lot on our plate, I said, surely you won't give us something that we cannot handle. And as tests further then showed us, at 12 weeks, that our son would be born with Down syndrome, I thought, Lord, you're really overestimating us this time, because I don't know if I can handle nurturing, having my arms and my mind and my heart wrapped around this idea of having a child with special needs. I just didn't know what to expect, and I was very, very scared, to tell you the truth. But knowing that, that seed of faith that was in me, that always having told everybody else that God wouldn't give us anything that we couldn't handle, I had to hang on to that. And my sister Heather, she has a child with autism, and the rest of my family, we'd always say, see how God knows what he's doing. He gave Heather, the more nurturing one of the Heath girls, he gave Heather the special needs child because she can handle this. She knows what she's doing. But me, I honestly didn't think that I was capable, and I questioned whether God knew what he was doing. It's in moments like these when you realize that you're not in control, but God is in control. And God's ways are often just so confusing to us at the time, but even so, your faith in him is perhaps all you have to lean on to get through those challenging times, those times that you think are less than ideal. I didn't know if my heart was ready for this challenge, but I believe that through all those months of pregnancy, what God was telling me was kind of with a whisper saying, are you going to trust me? Are you going to walk the walk, or have you just been talking the talk all this time? When I've been talking the pro-life talk ever since I was a kid, knowing that, yep, every baby has purpose, every child has what's the most beautiful and precious ingredient in this world? It's a child. Children have destiny. And I'd always believed that. And I'd always spoken that, but I had never really been asked to live that out. So hearing that whisper of, you gonna walk the walk? And I'll tell you, the minute that my son Trig was born, and it took me a long time to get my arms wrapped around this. In fact, I tried to go world record time here and not tell anybody I was pregnant for as long as possible. I went 7 months. But in Alaska, not difficult. It's freezing cold. You're just putting on more and more layers, lots of fleece. I know that my cabinet, my staff, they were being very gracious to me and not commenting on me really chunking up. They just thought, oh, are you really that cold, Governor? Can we turn up the heat for you? Do you really need another coat on today? I just didn't want, it was one of the reasons too I didn't tell anybody. It was just wasn't ready to announce to our state, to the world, about this challenge that I thought I may not be able to handle.